Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of 60 Parsecs, and this will in all likelihood be the final episode. Doesn't seem like the series took off. Literally, I think I had like 5 people watch it. So all we're going to do is I got to finish it off. Oh, it's loading. Just so I can complete it, and I won't be doing any more episodes of this. I really thought the one guy that liked my voice would have taken off on this, but I guess not. Alright, so Captain, I found something interesting on the surface of the planet. This is day 30, by the way. Looks like somebody passed their time playing a supersized version of tic-tac-toe. Oh, that's right, yeah, I thought we already did some of this. I guess we gotta finish it again. And we got the lighter. Alright, I sent the one girl out on a mission. I got a little fart buggy guy over here. And, kind of need a bit of everything, don't we? Let's do some tape. Okay. We are good. Alright, oh. Make sure I'm not starving or anything. Nope, I'm good. Alright. Day 31. Here we go. Alright, the dismantling of the supersized tic-tac-toe game in progress was a success. Whoever abandoned it was nowhere to be seen and returned with quite a hefty load of minerals. 20. Nice. Yes, they were a bit hard to carry to the ship, being ginormous and all, but you performed splendidly. That'll teach them to leave their toys long on the floor, or, planet surface in this case. I'm sure nobody will mind. Crafting completed. Tape! Yay, and I'm starving. Of course I am.
Yay!
Yay! Feed me. Alright, we're receiving a signal, sir. It sounds like a gloopy, loose version of Morse code. The signal is fading, Captain. Do you want to quickly respond to the communicator? I'll use the handbook and try to decode the signal first. Well, we don't have a communicator, but we can use the handbook. Time to craft. And starting to run out of soup here. Okay, guess we'll want a communicator for the future. Alright. Let's go. She's out, right? Yep. Take a shovel. Day 32. Day 30. Uh-oh. You consulted the shipboard handbook for tips in decoding such a signal, but no clear pattern emerged. You kept poring over the notes in charge, but evidently the transmission was nothing but mush code. After a couple of hours, the transmission stopped. I wish these aliens would stop morsing around our art. Megan hasn't yet returned from the wall of radiation. Perhaps she was squished by a particularly large mutant hummingbird or remain lost to the radioactive winds of Phobonos forever. Crafting completed. You're hungry. Megan is no more. Okay. I'm glad I finally convinced you to go for a short walk around the shuttle and stretch a little outside. Even if you claim I forced you with my constant whining, it's for your own good, Captain. When you stepped outside, you noticed a small asteroid coming right at you. You tried to run back inside, but it looks like the airlock snapped shut right behind you. I need a moment to reopen the doors for you, so you need to figure out a way to deal with the asteroid yourself. Will you dodge out of the way gracefully, or grab the nearest flat and heavy rock to act as a makeshift shield? My agility is higher than my strength. Can't believe Megan's dead. Alright, oh no, I have a soup. Can't craft any more soup. Let's do the mask. Oh no, it needs 2. And the cow needs 1. We'll do 1 cow. Day 33. I'm alive! With an asteroid is falling on your head. All right. There's not a lot of time for precision. You tried jumping out of its way, but tripped. Sure, you avoided a direct asteroid hit, but I can see you limping, Captain. Looks like you've messed up a tendon or two. That's going to leave nasty bruises and might impair your movement for some time. You are very lucky to still be in one piece, given the velocity of that thing. Direct hit would smear you across the ground like a tomato. And now we have an artifact. Sir, a sound just came from nearby. It appears to be a cockroach the size of a school bus. Scratch that, it's a dead cockroach. A figure sitting on top of it, out of breath, with a spear in hand. It's seen us. It's approaching. The masked alien is rubbing its stomach and gesturing our way. I think it wants food. Do you want to offer it some? I'll see if I can translate its mumblings. Why not? I think we're the only one eating food now. Speaking of food, we're going to hold off on the gas mask. I need to recycle the lighter, which give me the materials I need for the food. I'm just happy to have lived this long. Bzz. Day 34. The strange little cockroach killer appreciated the soup you gave it. It then threw a spare spear your way, lightly, and spent several hours training in the way of roach slaying. You feel nimbler than before. After it left, I managed to translate some of what it said to us. I'm a rad roach hunter. As in, I'm a radical guy who hunts roaches. Do you have any food? An earnest chap, apparently. You made the correct choice, sir. You're still quite alert. Recycling operation completed. Well, now, we gotta craft some soup. Because I have no soup. Attention, Captain. I'm detecting a leak in our reactor coolant system. In case you're wondering, this is not good. Did I mention you should not inhale anything that comes out of the reactor? Please, don't. Also, how are you going to fix it? Well, guess what? I didn't make the mask. So we're going to do a whole lot of nothing. Huh? This might be the end for us right here, guys. Day 35. I'm alive. A radioactive sauna used to be a pipe dream, but now you've made it possible. Too bad it only lasted until the coolant backup kicked in. Also, too bad about the impact on your health, but I'm sure it was worth it. Crafting complete. We have soup. I'm weak and I'm starving. Find something to eat. Hey, guess what, buddy? I have 1 can of soup. There is nothing to report, Captain. I suggest you, Captain, would you mind covering your mouth when you yawn? I thought you got a good night's sleep. Wait, could this be boredom? Yes, I have heard that you humans need excitement in their lives to function properly. How curious. Captain, you're sitting in a state-of-the-art space shuttle, drifting through the deep cosmos, full of wonder and mystery. Can you at least pretend you're having a good time? Let's use up the sock puppet. No, let's use up the handbook. And I'm not crafting anything, am I? Alright, need to craft a new lighter. Day 36. Yesterday started pretty slow, but you managed to turn it around. Browsing your Astro Citizen handbook on the in the airlock, you found a set of exercises and decided to try them out. You did jumping jacks all afternoon. How fun! But more importantly, it was healthy. You feel much better now. Crafting complete. And we now have a lighter. But I'm hungry. Well, that's to be expected. And now we need soup. Problem is, I can't send anyone out, can I? Or can I? Nope, everybody's dead. So I think this game's kind of a loss. You decided to repair the sick alien's breathing apparatus with the mask. It's wheezing a little less now. However, it still isn't in tip-top shape. You could treat it in a couple of ways. I'll give him tape. I don't have a first aid kit. $37. After a couple hours more rest, the little alien in the shuttle seemed cognate and is breathing more easily. And it just spoke in broken English. These phobians must be sharp as stalagmites if they can pick up a language so quickly. The lonely phobian explains that it is an exile, cast out from its home, Silo 1799. It believed the world outside was safe after it found records of a paradise zone to the west, untouched by war or fallout. But saying such a thing is taboo in their race's agoraphobic post-war culture. The exile says it will travel to the haven and see if we are welcome, then come back for us. And we have made soup. Sir, there's something strange in our neighborhood. A space ghost, floating towards our boat with purpose. Are we carrying anything mysterious it might be interested in? Let's do the cow. The handbook, the lighter, tape. Trying to see what all would give us more minerals, but apparently nothing. Well, I guess the lighter gets recycled. And only have the one can. Alright, moving on. $38. The space ghost phased towards you, waving a protoplasmic microphone. You hefted the artifact at it and exploded in a mess of slime. Well done, sir. You came, you saw, you kicked gooey ass. And we've recycled it. Again, I don't have them. I'm going to need to make one of these things. The shuttle's in danger, Captain. We are on the path of a vicious gale of a nasty chemical composition which is threatening to sabotage our air filters. They need to be protected, but I lost remote control due to micro damage from the winds. They have to be closed manually. This toxic tornado is close enough that going out there without the proper equipment would be suicide. If you can do anything, now is the time. And guess what? I can do nothing. Alright, let's craft a mask. I might be regretting this. Day 39. Not wanting to risk your health is generally a good instinct, Captain, but this time around it might have been the wrong call. The toxic winds blew over the shuttle and got into our unsecured air filters. The chemical makeup of the winds is such that it should kill most human organisms immediately. The fact you're still standing is a feat in itself, Captain. I really hope it's not just rigor mortis setting in. Blink if you can hear me. Phew, what a relief. I thought you were a goner there for a second. Alright, I'm weak and I'm hurt and I'm starving. Okay. Let's eat my little bit of soup. Last night I was browsing through some designs of beautiful machines. Never you mind why. Now pay attention. I found a food dispensing machine on board. All shuttles in the Astro Citizen program were to be equipped with one. Ours is missing a lever, but apart from that it seems functional. Oh, hell yeah. Fix that machine. Alright, I'm still crafting the mask. And I'm eating. Alright. Come on, baby. Day 40. Official government research shows there is not a thing in the universe that cannot be fixed with duct tape. You are very resourceful to tape a chair leg where the lever used to be. Now, just a little pull and there you go, Captain, a brand new can of soup, straight from the vending machine. Unfortunately, there was only one portion inside. Don't worry, I already got rid of the remaining junk. You're main weak. You should eat something, Captain. to that in a minute. Over a hillock nearby, you found a strange car-like vehicle with a scrappy humanoid robot mulling around it. The bot appears to be a recycling droid, picking up bits of dirt and mushrooms, consuming them, then vomiting them back out. It appears to have been here for a long time, its joints rusted and busted. It repeatedly plugs itself into the vehicle to no avail. Should we jumpstart the vehicle's engine? Why not? And I need to craft me some soup. Alright. We use the battery to jumpstart the lonely little scrapyard robot's vehicle. Its lens-like eyes promptly lit up, and it jammed a pronged hand into a socket on the chassis. It whirred back in a vigorous light before zipping around and collecting rubbish from nearby. Its inside squeezed up the nearby junk, and out of a funnel in the droid's face, fuel poured out into a loose can it was holding. It handed the liters of gas to us, hopped into the vehicle buzzing and squeaking, and zoomed off across the grimy dunes. It turns out asteroids do dream of electric jeeps. Plus 20 energy. And I'm weak and have a can of soup. The walls are closing in. You're growing paranoid. You're having constant invasive thoughts of going outside, even though you'd probably die. Someone has to tell you, Captain, you have shuttle fever. The good news is this is normal. Claustrophobia is inevitable in this situation. The bad news? The only cure is to find a way to entertain yourself. What do you want to do? One sock puppet coming up, baby. Okay, craft the lighter. Damn it. I really want to be able to go outside. Damn it. I guess it's really important to keep your crew members, huh? Day 42. Need a sip of my drink. You used the sock to treat your shuttle fever. The results were amazing. Not only did the sock have googly eyes, which are always hilarious, it even did funny voices. Well, you did them. But as soon as the sock slipped over your hand, the only limit was your imagination. Your adventures with the sock spanned far and wide, from one corner of the shuttle to the other, and back again. You scoured every floor panel for maps to secret castles, and banished the dragons from every dark corner. You didn't find anything new or useful, but the experience is still magical. And I'm in poor health. Got me a lighter, though. Sir, do you smell that? Fumes are coming in from somewhere on board. Let me check. Yes, Captain, a combination of both radiation and flammable gas is seeping from a small hole in the shuttle floor. Must be some kind of leak. How should we deal with it? Alright, I'm guessing the lighter would be a bad choice. Good thing I just built the mask. Wow, 3 for the first aid kit. Holy shit, dude. I got 2 cans of soup. You know what? We're going for it. After deciding to deal with the radiation and poison gas combo empirically, you put on your trusty mask and shuffled under the shuttle to get a better look. Fortune favors the bold. Your furrowing foray revealed some useful minerals. 20. And, seems the minerals interacting with the gas cause high levels of toxicity. Removing them remove the threat. I'm hurt and I'm weak and I am starving. A Phobian vehicle is puttering towards us over the plains. It pulls up next to us and the alien sight almost falls out. Another fragile Phobian. What is it with these guys? The little alien explains that it was held captive by an evil tribe of Phobian bandits and tortured by a little one in particular. One with a partly broken snout and nasty limp. The Phobian we helped. That little liar. However, this survivor says it came from a real, resource-rich walled haven and asked for some minerals to repair his vehicle. That way we can all escape to safety. He needs 10 pounds of minerals. Why not? Let's help the guy. I need to eat. And we are making... whatchamacallit. Okay. Alright, we're helping him and moving on. $44. We handed over a little collection of minerals to the alien driver. He needed bare aluminum, silicon, flint, and mica. Parts for a new spark plug and alternator, I'd say, sir. The survivor needs to get back to his workshop while he'll make the repairs. Then he will come pick us up to take us to the Haven. Apparently. Let's hope this Phobian is more trustworthy than the last one. I'm injured and in poor health. Well, I don't have a med kit, so I'm screwed. Sir, I've detected a wormhole signature on board. A parasite that's worked its way up your nose and into your body. We need to get it out. We'll use tweezers to try and pull it out, or exercise your knowledge of invertebrate organisms to think of a cure. Dude, I'm all about the intelligence. Day 45. You remembered reading that going upside down can cleanse the body of worms, so you awkwardly positioned yourself up against the shuttle on your head. This was clearly poor recall because you failed to get rid of anything. Lucky for you, the internal invertebrate isn't causing any problems, except for the occasional nasal twinge. I dub your visitor Emmett Worm Tim. Art. I'm alert, I'm injured, and I have a first aid kit. Good. The planet's crust appears to have undergone a multitude of drastic traumas because over a hill nearby you find a broad chasm running to the world's core, a toothy rift in the tectonic crust. Most interestingly, on the near side of the chasm is half an angular alien bunker, its counterpart mostly on the far side of the ruins, but a cable runs between the two, linking up to a small, safe-like object on the far side. Do you wish to tightrope walk over to the cane or attempt to pull it to you? I think we're going to pull it this time. Nah, we got to tight walk it. Neither one of these is a good choice, is it? The thing is, for me, my, no, and I'm weak. Alright, hold up here. First, we're going to fix myself. Screw it. Eat the other can of soup. Oh, what the hell do I need the armor for? And if you look on here... oh, my strength is average. Alright, never mind. You know what? We're going to go at the strength and try to pull it over. And do a little first aid and eating. Day 46. Alright. You certainly misjudged the weight of the safe across the chasm, sir. You couldn't sustain a weight and were pulled over the edge when it fell in. Oh, great. After several hours, you emerged from the chasm, climbing arm over arm, muttering about soup and the fridge being empty. Are you okay? And, we recycled. Good. Alright, craft, soup. There's a lot of soup needed in this game, apparently. A sweet old man looking like Charles Darwin is knocking at our airlock politely. You let him in. He shakes your hand, then holds it in an iron grip and won't let go. With technology, evolution stops. Soviet scientists want our species to stay strong, so they created me, the natural selection bot. He claims it's for your own good, which is what the dentist always said. He didn't believe him either. You've let me in despite the warning signs. Now face your space predator, human. He does have a point, Captain. Oh, and I can see why you'd want to postpone the discussion. Defend yourself, and of all things, I just got rid of this stupid frickin' armor. Oh, son of a bitch. Wow. Wow. Day 47. Is this it? I'm alive! Our Darwinian predator droid held you in its grip. You cursed the weakness of your human body out loud as you tried to wrestle free. The droid froze, offended. The human body is not weak. It is a wonder of evolution. In a zealous rage, the droid preached about evolution. You edged it closer to the airlock and pushed it out mid-lecture. You're safe, but the droid's verdict inspired dark thoughts in your head. Are you fit for survival, or are you weak link? And we've made soup. Oh, shit. Well, that's unexpected, Captain. There's cheese in the pantry. At least I think it's cheese. I don't know how it got there. Did somebody sneak it on board? Is there an infestation of alien mold? Was it the French? Desperate times call for desperate measures, Captain. We don't know the origin of the mystery cheese. Will you eat it anyway? Absolutely, buddy. Now I want armor again. I guess no sense. Oh, wow, we've got 60. What happens if we upgrade the crafting module? I gotta try. I'm curious now. We don't have anybody to send out an expedition, so that's kind of useless. Only problem is I don't think I have any way of getting more energy either. What happens if we upgrade the lighter? I'm curious. You decided to eat the strange cheese you found in the pantry. Unfortunately, the cheese wasn't cheese at all. It was an inedible soap product. Oops. You're even hungrier than you were before. You need to be more careful what you put in your mouth. And now we have a fancy lighter. And I'm starving. In the distance, a Phobian is flying towards us on a high-powered vehicle. I believe it's the one who wants to take us to the Haven, sir. But wait, something is in tow. It appears to be a huge dust cloud. No, it's a barbarian cavalcade, helped by the little freak we helped out days ago. The Phobian from the Haven pulls up. Haven, you can come, but help with them, it screams, frantically pointed at the neon-drenched convoy billowing toward us. We could try to find a good hiding spot, fight the impending troop head-on, or hop on the vehicle and run, sir. At this point, I'm not sure which option is best. We'll go with the intelligence option, seeing as I'm supposed to be the smart guy. We will eat our last can of soup. And let's make some soup. Alrighty. Day 49. The end. What the hell? The friendly Phobian was rapidly approaching with the legion of horribles in tow. You quickly remembered that among the planet's many pillbox-like bunkers, several were nearby, and at least one was probably a good hiding place. You grabbed the Phobian and picked a hiding place. You chose wisely. Grabbing the friendly Phobian, you ducked into a bunker which clearly had stairs running down the inside. You worked your way through the silo quarters and used an emergency exit to double back on the barbarians. Once you finished watching them trek into the pillbox after you, you closed the 2-ton door behind you and made off for the Haven with your Phobian pal. Crafting complete. I got soup. I won? I won! Holy shit, first playthrough. Huh. And so, Captain Emmett Ellis tamed the dog-eat-dog world of Phobonos. After convincing the paranoid Phobians behind the Haven walls that the planet, but mostly himself, was clean and worth saving, he entered the vast enclave and found a secluded spot to settle down in. It's a paradise, not far removed from the Earth's tropics. Whether Captain Emmett decides to stay or leave in the future, the pressure of survival has lifted. For the time being. Before her untimely demise, Megan never told anyone that she had the time of her life in the Astro Citizen Escape Shuttle. Sadly, All good things come to an end, and hers was pretty abrupt. Poor Dee Dee's star was extinguished before it ever had a chance to truly light up. Captain Ellis was reminded of her friendship with crewmate Dawkins every time he got a whiff of coffee. Somewhere. So admittedly, not that often. Captain Ellis is disappointed that Baby didn't get to see the end of their journey. Too bad. He could have taken better care of his crewmate Bronco. Even though he successfully guided the Astro Citizen mission through all the soup shortages and other misadventures, Emmett still wanted more. He wanted science, and so he became the most renowned soup scientist around. Not that he had much competition. It seems like ages have passed since 4 amateur astronauts had left Earth's orbit expecting certain doom. Now the brave captain looked into the future with renewed optimism. As one tale comes to a close, another begins. And I survived. 49 whole days. Alright guys, well that's it. And we're not going to be making any more episodes of these. I just wanted to make sure I did this and closed it out, and that's kind of the end. So, as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching it, leave a little like or whatever. And I'll be back to the Empyrean and my other videos as we go. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.